Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the playthrough of Kingdom Come
Henry, are you alright?
Deliverance. If
Here are
all
those
is
nails you
well,
wanted.
Thanks.
I have
wondering.
fixed
We will.
the...
Maybe we'll see.
See you later. I have fixed the HIA mod, like on the horse, that it didn't work. I had it... the sound that Henry makes when going into gallop mode, which he does like 10 times a minute. He was like all the time, HIA, HIA. I had a mod for it, but in the previous episode I discovered it didn't work, but it should work now, so let's hope for the best. And we are still in this very difficult section trying to get away from some dudes over there that will be chasing us on horseback. And I will actually only keep in the successful run now, because I already failed too many times.
Go to hell, you tatar beast!
So let's go here. Now I can save, I hope. Yes. Alright, game saved. Anyways, I will only include the successful run, so I won't be doing a lot of commentary now anymore until after I finish, because I'm not sure what will be that successful run. Probably not this one. Oh, see you later. Alright. Because I really don't see what I can do differently than the previous couple of tries that I did. Anyways, the HIA sound is a goner, so that worked. That's good. I had like the folder structure. I renamed one of the folders wrongly. It's also really weird that they mapped the galloping key to the B button. So you cannot really look around while you're on a horse, because your thumb is on the B button instead of the right thumbstick. I tried to change it via anti-micro. That's like assignment button
Left.
assignment software.
Alberg is to the left, along the stream.
But that really, I'm just moving a bit like so in the hopes that they won't, that I'm harder to hit.
Warn the others! They tore at scallops!
Now again the horse is already... Yeah, what can I do? I actually totally forgot what I was saying. Ooh. I heard.
They'll kill you all! Flee! To Talmberg!
I'm already like bleeding, so... And another hit.
Go! They'll kill you all!
Alright, I'm really dying over here. Come on. At least I'm getting... Ah! Come on, how far am I? There is the castle. I won't be making it, pretty sure. Ah, I did! Yes! Woohoo! Very nice. Alright, here we go.
Oh my god! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help!
Scallops has been attacked! Do something! Help!
Hey! And loose!
Good work, guys.
Hajo, Hosungine!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Hang in there, Henry.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
All right. That hurt like
Easy.
hell.
All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
I would be more lucky that it didn't reach your leg vein,
There you go.
because
Good
you
as
would
new.
have bled out in a second. There's like a big artery going there, I think, in your
You
thigh.
idlers nothing better to do. Get back to work.
It
You'll have
was
to
my
speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
medical learning moment of today. Lord Divish. It's so weird. Well, like there's like almost war roaming or going on like 1 mile away, and everybody is like super
This is
chill.
a survivor from...
I heard, Rombbb. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So,
Nope.
I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. And the ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Rombbb. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Rombbb, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary
As you command, sir.
Alright, at least Henry survived for another day. Holy shit. But not in too good of a condition.
Oh, god damn it, my stomach hurts.
Nice murals. What's our objective? Talk to Sir Robert. My hometown was attacked by foreign soldiers and many people slaughtered. I couldn't get inside the castle before they closed the gate, so they sent me to Talmberg to warn the people there in case they faced a similar fate.
You didn't forget to check the supplies like I told you yesterday?
No, sir. I checked and it seems everything is in order.
All right. But
Good.
buy a couple of kegs of wine when you've done your other chores.
Yeah,
Make sure it's good. No slop.
You can count on me, sir.
wine is super important when you're being attacked by a hostile army.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here.
Hello. Can I talk with him?
Do anything
No.
to help.
Let's talk with him. Not possible.
What do you want here?
Where the hell do I need to go? Alright, so we are not over here. We are not in Skellets, but we were in... I think Rovna. No, we are all the way in Talmberg actually. So we did manage to ride quite a long distance on horseback. Holy shit. I thought this was where we were supposed to go, but we apparently went all the way upstream indeed. And then all the way over here. And we are now in this building over here, so we need to get into the other building over there on the walls actually. And what the hell is this? Activity giver. Ah, that's cool that they are still active on the map. Unexplored place. And another one. And quite a lot of other ones. Alright, but let's talk to Sir Rombbb, which would be outside. Here we go.
What are you doing?
Beautiful graphics. This is Sir Rombbb, I guess.
Something to eat.
Yes, I need something to eat. Let's first do that over here. Can I get something to eat? Not from her. Ah, he has something. Can I open this door, please? No. Alright, let's just go with the main mission objective. Hello, Mr. Rombbb.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
It must have been terrible.
Let's
there.
do that.
How did it happen?
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
True.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
True.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Yeah,
Thank
of course.
you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Rombbb. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
See you
Good night,
later.
man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Yes, sir. Right, where's my meal? Here it is. And some chicken legs. And some more. And another one. And some breads. Let's eat like there's no tomorrow. And a bit of cheese to go with the bread. Jesus, this takes quite a long time. Like so. And some vitamins. Holy shit. Henry is quite exhausted. And now let's take it. Nourishment is at 0, energy at 30, and speech and charisma are affected. Anyways, here we go. Let's eat lentil mash. Right, that only adds 9. That adds a lot. Roast duck. And another one. We're getting there. Yes, and an apple to top it off. 99. Good enough for me, but speech and charisma are still affected. Not sure why that is. I do see all the way to the bottom right, like this little whitish vial. I'm not sure if that's a buff or a debuff, and which one it is, but can I see that anywhere? Yeah, maybe on the character screen. Here, buffs. Healing. What does this one do? Food and potions regenerate your health. That's good. But I'm still already at 100% health. Tiredness. You are exhausted. You cannot concentrate and your speech is not so persuasive as usual. Also, your charisma has taken a hit. Eventually, you will start fainting. Speech and charisma reduced in proportion to your tiredness. So that's quite a lot probably, because we are... How tired are we? Energy, 10%. That's not a lot. Eventually you will start fainting. So if I don't find a bed soon, I will faint. So, like, eyes are already closing. Here we go. Here is the bed, I guess. Yes. Here we go. And now what? Sleep is A. Here we go. We are at 7 o'clock. We will be sleeping until the next day. Why not? Or that's from 9 to 5 is 8 hours. Let's sleep 8 hours. Oh, that didn't went as planned. Of course, it was also not 9 o'clock yet.
Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion.
No problem.
I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need.
Everybody's all about the wine here. They are being attacked.
Thank you.
I would leave the wine.
You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Alright, so we can talk with her for some counseling. Tell the story of the raid.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
I saw smoke. Let's do this one. No, this one.
Sigismund's cavalry was composed of Cumans. They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for the rules of warfare. Bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Right, I saw them kill my girl. No, Deutsch tried to fight back. But he fell. Who was the hell was Deutsch?
I saw Deutsch trying to defend himself. The man who'd mocked King Wenceslas as a drunkard and praised Sigismund now stood facing his soldiers with nothing but a pitchfork, trying to protect his wife and son. It was hopeless. He slaughtered them all.
That's so sad.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
Probably.
God damn it!
Then I heard a scream.
I've no idea how you can win or lose with a comment.
She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Ouch.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings.
True.
Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
No,
my
it was a
husband
joke.
had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Rombbb. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
See you
I
later.
enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
There is some graphical corruption going on with those flickerings. I'm not sure whether that's due to the a game bug or due to reshades being activated. Like the post-processing mod to desaturate the colors a bit. No idea. Oh. Nightmares.
Move it, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates!
He's actually pretty composed indeed. The same day his parents got killed, he was casually chatting away with that girl. Pretty cheerfully, actually.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Alright, let's get out of here. Here, there's again that flickering. By the way, can I take something from here? Yes, a torch. Let's activate it. Where the hell is the torch? Is that a weapon? Yes, apparently it is. May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out. Alright. And let's check what's in here. Nothing. Alright, the horses are still doing fine. It's checking out the textures. Pretty okay. Here we go.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight, but if I have to choose a place for one, then right here behind solid walls is it.
True
enough.
Do you think we can drive back Sigismund's forces?
I reckon not. There's too few of us, and anyway, we ain't prepared for a siege. And if he's really got such a big army, we might not even hold out against the first offensive.
Tomberg's a strong castle, though. It can handle a siege.
The best thing would be to join forces with Scarlets and wipe Sigismund's bastards off the face of the earth.
That's probably why they attacked so quick, so we wouldn't have time to join forces.
Aye, you might be right. For sure Sigismund ain't no fool. A backstabbing swine, maybe, but no fool.
You're right there.
Maybe that flickering was due to the lightning from the thunder and lightning. Alright, here we go. Pretty low frame rate over here, god damn it. Incredibly low frame rates. So the more NPCs on screen, that really impacts the frame rates.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talbot in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Scarlets.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent to Scarlets to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
True.
Good luck to you.
Alright, now what I need... Now what do I need to do? Ah. Skalitch people, I guess.
Oh! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Rombbb?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Dimish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left to storm into the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend.
Why
And
wouldn't
good
those
fortune.
enemy...
Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Why wouldn't those enemy armies also attack this little castle? They said, yeah, if Hanush isn't here, they won't attack. But did they had like a special gripe with, or Radchik, sorry, Sir Radchik. Did they had a special gripe with him that they attacked Skalitz only?
Men,
no idea.
Tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Yes. Understood. What to do? Oh. Talk to Sir Roberts.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements, my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. May the Lord watch over you.
Alright, so we have to do a bit of guard duty. Keep watch on the battlements. Let's see where we need to keep watch. Yeah, it doesn't really say here. Right, I'm keeping watch as we speak.
God be with you.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk fleeing?
What do you think about the Skalitz folk managing to slip away like that?
I can't imagine how they did it. The more I think about it, they was either blessed, or Sigismund's mercenary army ain't up to much. When you're on campaign, you keep watch no matter how much it's pissing you. If any of us make such a cock-up, Sir Rombbb will flare his skin up our backs.
You only say that because you never saw them attack.
Aye. Well, it's a shame your folks couldn't be saved.
Is Sir Rombbb really that tough?
Tough? Aye. But he's fair. He's a veteran of many a campaign, so he knows warcraft.
I believe it.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Alright, we need to lean against the wall. I guess. Let's follow him. Hopefully we won't be attacked another time. Is this where we need to be? Let's check it out. No indicator. Wait until morning. Right, let's just wait. This is morning, right? Probably, yes, 3 minutes till approximately the end of the episode. No.
Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go!
What the hell is this? Check it out. Anything here? Nope. I won't be lockpicking that one. Alright. Where do we need to go? What do we need to do? Go to the battlements of the outer bailey. Where the hell is that? That's all the way at the other side, I guess. The battlements of the outer bailey. But that really, it looked like outside the castle. Yes. No.
Sweet Jesus. We're gonna end up like skeletons.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Rombbb. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
If I were that enemy commander, I would do a quick sweep of the castle. Not just only believe him by his word. No, he's not here. Believe me on my blue eyes. It's like a ruthless commander, but pretty of good faith. Like, or at least he is easy misled.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Rombbb.
We haven't seen the last of him. That's one thing that's probably for sure. Alright. Let's ditch the... No. What is the button for the torch? Not this one. Not that one. I don't have a button for the torch. I need to unequip it manually, I guess. Like so. And this is a good moment to save the game because we have to do that manually. Let's do that. 6 savior snaps, so can easily take that. 1, and we are already exceeding the targeted episode duration, so we'll have to end the episode here, and in the next one we will probably head back to Skalitz and bury our unfortunate parents, or Henry's unfortunate parents, that fell in the raid of Skalitz. So, hope you enjoyed this one, hope to see you there, and guys, do not ever forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.